Yo, it's your man Jblaze, live and direct right now. And yo, it's the 100 Grand Show, brand new to you. And I got my man, who am I rocking with right now?
It's your boy Paul Martinez. What's good?
Yo, today a bunch of different topics, a bunch of different dope stuff that's gonna happen. And for people who are asking, what exactly is the 100 Grand Show, man?
Man, the 100 Grand Show, we just chop it up about culture, hip hop, anything really that's going on, man.
So we're gonna use a couple different sources, a couple different sites. Some opinions might be not what you like, some might be what you like. But we're gonna keep it 100 grand regardless of the situation.
All we do is 100, man.
Yo, we're gonna keep it 100, exactly. All right, man, so check this out. 3 topics, and the last one will be something where we give you a chance to actually interact with the video. Information will be on the bottom for Paul Wrights and also for me, Jblaze. First topic, man, Theory Hazit. You're telling me producing. This is a well-known Christian hip-hop dude who's been doing it for a minute, actually.
Yeah.
A while, from remember when I was doing it. Give me some history on Theory Hazit and what's happening with Redman. You're telling me it's off Jam. The source is jamthehype.com, so you can go check out the actual story and some of the info. But I got my man Paul Reed. We got the source, man. We're keeping it.
You already know, man. I mean, yo, Theory Hazit is he's a beast, bro.
Okay.
He was formerly with Humble Beast Records.
Okay.
You might know him from his stuff, production with Lecrae, Show Baraka, Shaolin, Propaganda. Cats like that, man.
He's a rapper too, though. Right?
He's a dope MC. I remember I Just Want to Go Home. He had a record, a music video.
All right.
Very creative, a very unique dude. And so, you know, recently, you know, I was just on Facebook and just checking out what's going on in the scene.
Okay. And
he was like, "Yo, Redman shouted me out."
Yo, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Redman is literally, for me, one of my top 5 all-time hip-hop.
He's a legend.
I mean, Muddy Waters, sitting in the car, it's muddy, it's rainy. That video is so iconic to me. For Theory Hazit, so how did this happen? Does he have a placement on the new joint? What exactly is happening with Theory?
Well, man, I did my research and I found out that Theory has production credits on the homie Redman is dropping an album called Mudface tomorrow.
Okay.
And Theory's on it, and also what's really crazy is that Theory's gonna be on Muddy Waters Part 2 as well.
So there is a Part 2 coming.
That's the sequel to the classic. So it's crazy, man. So Theory linking up with Redman. You know, Theory's been a big name in Christian hip hop. So man, I'm just, you know, very excited and happy to see Theory, you know, linking up with a legend like that.
Yo, so do we know what record it is he did with Redman or produced for?
I was actually looking that up, and I wasn't able to find that. There was no information.
So we gotta wait for the release.
We gotta wait for it.
But it should be dope because Theory is.
I couldn't find a track list with production credits.
Okay.
But yeah, Theory's on it. There's like 2 podcasts that you can check out on jamthehype.com that have the Redman interviews talking about his relationship with Theory and how he's bigging him up. He's like, yo, he's Portland, Oregon's finest.
So Redman, I mean, I'm guessing he's still in the East Coast if I'm not mistaken.
No, West Coast, Portland.
Oh, so I'm saying Theory, but Redman.
Oh, Redman's on the East. Yeah.
Yes, regardless.
Newark, New Jersey, Brick City.
Theory Hazit. Man, this man has been doing it. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while since I remember Lamp Mode. We talking about way back. So that's a good look. I'm not gonna front, especially when you get a Christian producer. Dude's still a Christian regardless of. And we're gonna talk about that whole Christian label.
We got
in a minute. But still a dope placement, I think. Especially with someone iconic. Who is Redman on your scale? What is Redman? 1 to 5? Is he in your top 5, top 10?
Man, you know,
it's gonna be.
You know, like
this man's a hip hop purist, so he's gonna be real hard about this.
He's not in my top 10.
No,
he's not. But the thing is though.
You kidding me? That's crazy.
But the thing is though, if you tell me he is in your top 10, I ain't mad at you.
All right.
Like,
so you respect the fact?
Yeah, he's in the argument. He's in the conversation. I mean, Eminem in the song "Till I Collapse" was like Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada Karat, Nas, and Demi. He's like in this industry, like, you know, if M is saying that Redman is on that list, you definitely got to consider him.
Yo, and this for people that don't know, just a side note. Recently, I think Redman was on an interview. You said he called in.
Yeah, Redman was on Shade 45. He was being interviewed. I guess he's doing the whole promotional tour, going to different radio stations. And Eminem called in, and Eminem was like, "Yo, I've been a fan. You know, I remember going to the East Coast and taking a picture of your house. You know, Red was a big influence on him.
So, and I'm not gonna. M's
he's in my top 5.
Yeah, M is a problem. Yo, and talking about problem, man. Talking about right here locally with us, Hollywood. There's this gentleman I know for a while, artist Dope. has a huge beard, part of Social Club.
Yep.
Shout out to FERN. He has his album. It's coming out in a couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
December 4th.
68 in Douglas.
Yep.
Can't lie, man. FERN has come a long way from when I met him many years ago, a couple of years ago. I'm trying to make it sound too old. But 68 in Douglas. Project looks like it's going to be a problem. There's no sleepers on there, so there's 5 records. Give me this track listing. I know, I'm going to say this, I'm going to be quick, because I knew this before we talked about it. I knew this a couple of days or a couple of weeks before I knew it was going to come out. But hearing someone like Nori, who many people may say, oh, that was washed up, that was way back. Nah, son, Nori still has a serious influence over hip-hop mainstream overall. So give me some of this track listing. Who's on this joint, because it's crazy from what I'm hearing?
Well, man, I got the information right here on the computer.
Talk to me. Who you got?
Track 1 on FERN 68 in Douglas is Victory, featuring Chris Durso.
That's Pastor, no?
I believe so. Yeah.
Pastor Chris.
He does
Durso.
like the preachings.
Yeah,
like it's kind of like that sample vibe.
Yeah, what they did on Social Club and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they did that on like Us and Miss.
Yeah, you're right.
And then No Love featuring Cap One.
Okay, give me some history. Who the heck is it? Well, I'm bad. Some people might say, yo, you don't know who Cap One is? Nah, I don't. Somebody put me. Actually, it's funny because when I found out about Cap One, I was with some dudes who weren't believers. And when I told them, yo, FERN has this song with Cap One, they were like, what? You know, they were really excited to hear the record. They loved the record when I showed it to them. Give me some history. Who the heck is Cap One for those people who might be out there and might not know who Cap One is?
Well, you know me, man. I'm born and raised in South Florida, but I got family from the Chi.
Yeah,
so
like, I love. Stop telling me about Chicago.
I love Chicago, right? So, you know, I wasn't too familiar with Cap One as well.
Okay.
But once I did my research, man, I actually like really. I'm feeling what the dude's doing.
So he's hot.
He's from the Chi.
Is it just because he's from Chicago?
You know, that's a big part of it. But there's some historical aspects to it.
Okay.
Like he was freestyling with Kanye back in the 90s.
Okay.
Before Kanye West was even like, before he even blew up. On top of that, he's signed a 2 Chainz record label.
All right.
So he's a name.
He's dope. Cap One. So what? Track 3, track 4. Give me some of this.
Track 3 is Supreme featuring Nori and Clem Rashad.
Clem Rashad. For a lot of people, maybe sleep. You gotta do your homework. I think it was clear. FERN put on his Twitter. He was telling people to go do their research on some of the people that were actually featured on this small EP, which I think is gonna be dope. Clem Rashad. Give me some history. Who Clem Rashad is? And shout out to Street Runner, who's produced this whole joint, right?
Street Runner. Yeah.
From right here, locally.
Multi-platinum Grammy Award winner.
For everybody and their mama. I think you'd be
that FERN got him to do the production.
It's crazy. Clem Rashad. Give me some history on Clem Rashad. Who exactly?
Man, Clem Rashad. Yo, he is a platinum writing duo.
Okay.
He's part of a platinum writing duo. He has credits with Rihanna, Nicki Minaj. I believe he did the song Fly, I think it's called, by Nicki Minaj. I could be wrong about that one, but that song went platinum. So this dude's a heavy hitter, man. He's been interviewed by Sway in the Morning.
Oh, wow.
He's got, crazy hits on, YouTube. But for the most part, man, this dude is just, he's a powerhouse songwriter. Yo,
Clem Rashad. So, I mean, it's looking like FERN took some time to really pick out intention about the dudes he has featured on here. 4 and 5, where we at? We at track 3, track 4, where we at?
Track 4, Who I Am featuring Chris Batson.
Chris Batson, people, I can't tell. Shout out to 1916, my boy Lex from LA, who manages a lot of these guys. But Chris Batson is a problem. All the records he's done with Social Club. I heard some stuff with Ray King. I mean, you need to go check out Chris Batson. He's a problem. He's not gospel per se, but he's a problem. Either or, I think you would love it. I'm just keeping it real.
Grammy vocals?
Yes, heck yeah, Grammy vocals. All day long. You gotta check out Chris Batson. I'm excited to see what that's gonna sound like because hearing FERN with some melodic behind them is always a problem. So I'm looking forward to that. Number 5, what we got?
Oh man, it's called Having Said That, featuring the other half of Social Club.
So Marty
Marr.
Yo, so Marty Marr and FERN. Last song again, what's it called?
It's called Having Said That.
I don't know. The funny thing about anything that Social Club does, FERN or Marty, the title could be something so off the topic of what they're actually talking about, and that's what makes it interesting. So you don't know what's going to come out of what. But it seems like from what I see, I guess some of the visuals that he's dropping on Instagram and on Facebook and stuff like that, anywhere on social media, he's trying to tell a serious story about his upbringing, and that has a lot to do with 68 in Douglas. We're literally maybe 5 minutes from 68 Douglas.
I could probably jog to it. Right?
Yeah.
So South Florida, man. Hollywood.
Yeah,
Florida,
we live in Hollywood.
man.
We're in Hollywood right now. So it's exciting to see something that relates so close to us, especially in the community. I think it's dope. I think it covers a lot of respects, and it sort of brings you in.
We do ministry out here, man.
Yes, yeah, we real right here.
I gotta give a shout out.
We all in these streets.
This is that urban ministry.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited about it. It's good to see the growth, man. It's good to see what FERN is doing. So I'm definitely excited for FERN. I'm just waiting to see the day he cuts his beard. I don't know if it's gonna happen though.
I don't know, man.
It might be like Samsung.
Oh, that's pretty iconic.
Yeah, it might.
Christian hip hop, FERN's beard.
It might be hard. He told me a while back he was gonna come out with some cream.
Oh yeah.
For the beards. I remember having a conversation with that. That hasn't happened yet. I might grow mine, son, if you get a beard cream or something. All right. So listen, last one. This is how this breaks down. Third topic, quick and simple. And we give both sides, man. So we give the good and the bad. This is what it's called. Topic 3 is good and bad, and the topic is Reach Records and changing of their vision statement. Was it?
Well, they're about section.
Okay, they're about section. I'm sorry, I'm going too
pretty much the vision statement, I guess.
In a way. Yeah. So there's been some criticism. I mean, right now people are going hard about Starbucks cups, like it's
that's whack.
I don't know what that's all about.
I'm good. I'm gonna go to Starbucks, man. I'm gonna get my vanilla bean, vanilla bean little
crap. You know what I mean?
Drink.
I'm gonna get it into extra whipped cream on that joint. Nah, man, I'm trying to stay on my diet. But yo, I'm not a Starbucks go hard in the paint though.
Oh, Starbucks is dope, man.
What are you talking? Yeah, man,
you gotta get your caffeinated drinks. Yeah, man. Get you up, get you real energized for the day.
Get your tea. The desserts are real expensive though. Listen, point is, so what is your? And I guess, you know, we're going to try to keep it short, man. People going so hard on social media right now about this topic. To me, it's just hilarious, I guess, in some ways. Okay, so this is the thing. I think people are, the primary conversation about it is people think either 116, or no, in other words, Reach Records has now taken out the word Jesus out of this about section, shortened it up, sort of made it generic in a way. But I mean, they're being clear on some of the vision and what they're trying to do. I'll give you my take. So I'll give you, do you want to do good or bad? I'll do bad. I'll do bad. Okay, cool. I'll give you the bad perspective.
I'll do the good perspective.
So the bad perspective, and again, this is not my personal, I guess these are some of the opinions I have also accumulated with giving you two sides and how people are sort of looking at stuff. The bad, let me get to the bad. The bad is, it's tough when you built a fan base built on 116. I know it's Reach Records. I know people love Reach Records, but people really went hard with 116. It became a movement.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? I'm going to show you my 166 tag. No, I don't have one. Thank God, because I would have been salty right now. So it's hard for me to sort of digest that all of a sudden that's really not the centerpiece anymore when it was really the foundation of what got you started. People may disagree. They might be still like, no, man, you don't understand. I know them. I've seen people write this on social media all the time. I know them intimately. They're my friends. They're hearts. I understand all that. But in general, something you sort of based your foundation on, sort of taken and scrubbed to the side at a point where holy hip hop is transitioning. And I would say it has an identity, but it's transitioning into a world that is mainstream, and people on the outside don't really understand the transition of it. They don't have a clear cut what it is.
Yeah.
So then you're talking about the most iconic symbol of what holy hip hop is, and there's a little bit of confusion. So it becomes tough. That's one point that's bad. Two is, you know, if you would have got a tattoo with 116, you'd be pretty mad right now because you can't rap. Although I still think 116 is Romans.
They still rap 116.
It's Jesus, people, regardless. Stop being so salty. Third, it's tough, man. I struggle, and this will be my last point on bad. I struggle with the point of Reach being, I don't know, man. This is real. This is 100 grand.
100 grand.
Yeah, this is 100 grand. They were very reformed in the beginning of all of this.
They were.
Let's just be very
hyper designer guy.
That's going down.
That's what they was
shaft. That's what's happening.
Don't waste your life.
And then all of us, now it's funny, and it's like a little diluted. And people want to say they're transitioning to growth. I'm just struggling with. It's like saying you're like, I hear this argument. I'll end with this. People say, "Oh, Christian hip hop." You know what I mean? I'm not a Christian rapper, don't label me. But honestly, that Reach money, folks, their fan base, do not get yourself, and you know what I mean? You can hate on this all day. You leave a comment, it's fine. You can hate on this all day. They could be on Sway, they could be on BET, they could be on whatever secular outlet there is. That money is coming from church folks and little kids that pay for concerts. I don't care. Yeah, the youth groups going strong in them conferences.
Turn up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So don't tell me like, say all you want about the vision and everything, but that money that's Christian money it's coming from. Don't get yourself twisted. So it's hard for me to see you diluting that. I'm not gonna say it's risky. I'm not gonna say it's that serious, but I will give you those 3 bad points. That's my side. Okay.
So the good, man. Me personally, bro. I don't think they're really abandoning the 116 thing because they changed their about section. They rep 116. Their merch has 116. I would like to believe. I mean, we know Gavi. You know, he's a solid man of God.
Yeah.
I don't know the other dudes too well, Lecrae, Andy, and all them dudes, and Lecrae. But from the outside looking in, I can't really judge their walk with Christ. And from what I'm hearing, them dudes are the real deal. They're solid. They're doing ministry. And I don't think their about section should define them. They're saying like because they took Romans 1:16 out of the mission statement. I'm thinking, you know, they're working with a lot of big labels, a lot of big artists that they're trying to build relationships with. Probably a lot of promo companies and things of that nature, maybe BET, MTV, and stuff like that. And I feel like they're just not trying to, you know, hit people over the head with Jesus like that at the moment. But I think, is it a change? It's definitely a change of approach. But at the same time, though, just because it's a change doesn't mean it's bad, because they're still living it. I think they're still repping that 116, and I think we should just, you know, be praying for them, man, because they're really changing the culture. Matter of fact, on this is 50, Andy had an interview with Young Jack Thriller, and he was talking about a conversation he had with 50 Cent.
Okay.
So, you know, like, he's building with dudes who are
some people might not even ever have a chance to get to those people.
Yeah, and I think the approach that Reach has taken has opened a lot of those doors where they can be a light and be an example in those realms, in those arenas. It's a little I can see why it's controversial. I can see why people
keep it 100. That's why you hear the phone.
A little scared, but I would say, man, until their content and their character goes away from 116,
then you can't really hate on.
You can't really say nothing. You know, I'm looking at the video right now.
Instagram starts looking reckless.
You know, your YouTube page says they're trying to change the way people see the world, right? There's a video by Reach Records, and it's basically just talking about this whole mission statement. And what's wrong with that? They want to change the way people see the world, want people to see the world through a biblical lens, as they would say. So I think it's dope.
Yo, so you got 2 breakdowns, the good and the bad. It's your man Jblaze.
It's your boy Paul.
Yo, we keeping it 100. Till next time, I'll see you next week right here on the 100 Grand Show.